faster than a speeding typewriter, more powerful than a printing press, able to speak over tall buildings in a single sound. Look, up on the dial!
It's a conservative!
It's a liberal! It's Supermouth! Yes, it's Supermouth, strange visitor from the past with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal talk show hosts. Supermouth, who can change the course of local politics, bend ears with his bare mouth, and who, disguised as Mike Wiley, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan radio show, fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way.
Good morning, and welcome to another adventure in the podcast radio. I am your host, the evil Mike Wiley, former evil radio talk show host, now evil podcast host. Why am I evil? Because I threaten the evil to expose them for everything they've done. For the past 3 years, I've been doing this podcast. And for the past 3 years, I have been pointing out stuff to you that hasn't really hit the media yet. It's in the news, but it's kind of like, no, don't talk about it. No, let's forget it. The people will forget about it. The problem is that what happens is I come out and say something, everybody goes, yeah, okay, Mike, yeah. And then 3 years later, we've got 315,000 fake ballots here in Fulton County. I think the 2020 election was fixed, and I believe enough is enough. So I've declared a certain kind of media war, and this media war is going to be fought through TikTok, if TikTok allows my shows to be shown. Hey, everybody's got an opinion. We all know that saying. But the question is, who actually has the experience in years of being able to take data and exposing it for what it really is? And that happens to be me. And I've proven it time and time again. And now what we're doing is we're in an election year. God forbid the Democrats ever get into power again. Matter of fact, the Democrats should actually be lined up at the deportation units right behind the illegal aliens they let in to the tune of 18 million over the past 4 years. All right, a couple more things. As you may recall, there was an attempt on President Trump's life. And I tried to figure out who was behind it all. And my guess is that that it was between Biden and Kamala Harris who made the decisions to try to assassinate the President of the United States. Okay? Dir Cheadle, come on down. Well, Kimberly, she was the head of the Secret Service. Yeah, she was the director of global security at PepsiCo, protecting bottles. From 1995 to 2019, that's exactly 24 years. She worked at PepsiCo. And then she was brought back and appointed director of the Secret Service by President Joe Biden. She assumed the office on 17 September 2022. Yeah, Kimber, yeah, no, you protected bottles for 25 years, but we need you to come back for some specific reason, which we're not going to mention right now. But on July 13th, you will be in charge of making sure that Donald Trump is dead. We want him dead. We want his family dead. We want them all dead. You haven't seen the movie on The Untouchables. That's in there. Yeah, she served on Joe Biden's protective detail during the Obama administration when she was assigned to vice presidential detail. Dir Cheadle, really? Yeah. Yeah, she was the one in charge of making sure they could put women with no experience to protect the president. You saw some of them. Yeah, they couldn't even put their gun back in their holster. Yeah, they're qualified. June 3rd, advisory. Second gentleman, Douglas Emhoff, to travel to Nevada. The husband of the vice president traveled more than Joe Biden. July 11th, advisory. Vice President Kamala Harris to return to Philadelphia. Really? Advisory, July 10th, Joe Biden to travel to Pennsylvania. Really? How come everybody's going to be in Pennsylvania the weekend Donald Trump is? What a coincidence, huh? What a coincidence. On Saturday, July 13th, First Lady Jill Biden will travel to Pittsburgh. At 4 p.m. on that Saturday, the First Lady will arrive at Pittsburgh International Airport in Pittsburgh. This arrival will be open to the press. At 5 p.m., the First Lady will deliver remarks at an Italian Sons and Daughters of America dinner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So, what do we have here, Mike? Well, let's see. We have got a phone call. Yes. Yes, Jill. Or Kamala. I can't remember which one of you are. Yeah, this is Kimberly Cheadle. Yeah. Yeah, I've got the authorization and the request from the Trump administration that Donald Trump will be in Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday, July 13th. And it's a big area. He's going to need lots of security. And I've got 12 people available, plus 3 stooges. Yeah, 3 stooges from some other organization. Prevention of fat women not being employed or something like that. And we're going to give them guns and make believe they're real people. Yeah. No, we have those 12 people. I haven't assigned them yet to Trump. Because I figured you'd be calling and saying, don't use them for Trump. We got plans. So, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so, Jill, you're the First Lady, and you're gonna be in Pittsburgh the same day. What a coincidence! Yeah, and today's July 10th. You decided in July 10th, 3 days before, you're gonna be there. Yeah, we got the notification from Trump's people on July 3rd, but we decided not to assign anybody yet. I won't say who contacted me. That's for the TV show. After I get arrested. No, I haven't been arrested yet. I probably won't get arrested yet. I think I'm leaving the country, so they can't arrest me. Yeah, okay, so Kamala is also going to be there in Pennsylvania on the 13th as well. Yeah, she's going to be visiting with the Asians for Communist China. Yeah, that's the group that supports Kamala. Yeah, they want us to unite with Communist China and become communists and get free lo. We get free lo mein if we become communists. Yeah. Yes, you can have fried rice with your order. Yeah, I'll call that in. Okay, so you're going to be in Pennsylvania on Saturday. Okay. You're going to need all 12 people to protect you in addition to your own security attachment in a building with 400 Italian Americans, half of which we know are armed. You're going to need help. You're going to be in the most secure building in Pennsylvania, a casino. You want me to send all 12 available experienced people there? What are you going to do? Oh, I see. You don't want them protecting Trump that day. Why is that? Who tried to kill Donald Trump? I don't know. If you hire me for the FBI for about 5 days, I'll figure it out. There's still more to go. The question is, will we see it happen by the time the presidency of Donald Trump ends? Because if the Democrats win 2026, they're going to do another fake impeachment just like they did in 2019. Democrats are not our friends. They're our enemies. Have you not figured that out yet? Maybe you need to watch all my shows. Go to rumble.com, the Wiley Information Network and watch them. Learn something. Have a nice day. I love you. Bye.